Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for responding to my call to attend this press conference. This is a formal media event in which I want to officially declare my candidacy for the office of Governor of Nyamira County next year, 2022. I believe I have the vision, the leadership skills, and experience necessary for the office of the Governor of Nyamira County. Nyamira County needs a complete overhaul of political leadership to bring about fundamental changes and improve the lives of people. My name is Professor Reuben Omwenga Marwanga. I come from Surunga in Nyamira County. I'm currently serving our national government as the chairman of Kenya National Innovation Agency, which is called Kenya in short. Kenya is a government agency charged with the responsibility of developing and managing the Kenya National Innovation System. In addition, I am also a professor of industrial engineering at the Technical University of Kenya. And I also teach at Strathmore University as adjunct professor. My academic career, I started at the University of Nairobi as a junior lecturer, and then to a number of universities in the US, including Penn State University, University of Maryland, and Morgan State University. Besides academic work, I have extensive experience in management consulting, including performance evaluations and applied research in international development and cross-sectoral programs implemented in low-resource countries, including Nigeria, Sierra Leone, and Afghanistan. I have demonstrated track record of success and achievement in designing and coordinating development, conducting assessment, evaluations, development projects in diverse fields, including manufacturing, energy, transportation, water and sanitation, agriculture, capacity building for purpose of informing programmatic and policy decisions. I have solid knowledge working with governments, local communities, private sector, international organizations, and donor agencies such as USAID, DFID, UNDP, IFAD, World Bank, UNESCO, IDRC of Canada, and even GIZ. My community service and governance experience is also extensive. I am co-founder and chairman of Marwanga Foundation that aims at empowering poor and vulnerable families. And so far, we have supported like 200 students with fees and other school needs. Closely related to this, I am presently a board member of Mwangaza Rehabilitation Center that focuses on drug rehabilitation and training of young boys with the goal of transforming them to useful members of society. This center is in Nairobi, in a place called Syokimau. On governance issues, I'm one of the founders of Kenyans Community Abroad that is based in Washington, D.C. That for years has worked to promote good and developed governments in Kenya. I've also had experience with Kenyan elections, having been a technical advisor to the late Simeon Nyachai presidential race in 2002. Later in 2007, I was a candidate for West Mugirango parliamentary seat in Nyamira County. I have a PhD in industrial engineering from Penn State University, USA, a master's degree in industrial engineering and management from Florida College, and a PSc in mechanical engineering from the University of Nairobi. In addition, I have a postgraduate in mechanical engineering from the University of Nairobi. In addition, I have a postgraduate certificate in academic practice, New York State University, UK. I am an alumnus of Fulbright, both the Fulbright and the UNESCO fellowship. These are very, very prestigious fellowships. Why am I running for office of Governor of Nyamira County? Nyamira County needs new leadership, new direction, and new thinking. The previous 9 years have not shown any really significant change in the lives of the people of Nyamira, and yet over 50 billion shillings have been poured into the county. Probably those in the helm have tried their level best with the resources available, but clearly no significant difference has been made. This shows that they have either been pursuing wrong priorities or have absolutely no capacity to make a difference. Either way, it is clear we cannot continue this way. We cannot expect different results with the same thinking, same behavior, and same people. Therefore, I am offering myself to provide a different direction for the county. With my training, my experience, and the national and international networks, I am very confident that I have the knowledge, the experience, and the capacity to bring change in our county that it so badly requires right now. My priorities will focus on what impacts the people in Nyamira in a very direct way, and this will manifest itself in positive change on their standard of living. In brief, my focus will be as follows. Number one will be education. Education changes the lives of people. You educate a child, you change families, and you change communities. So education will be my number one priority. We will start by assessing all physical facilities of our primary and secondary schools in the county. We will also assess equipment available with a view to bringing schools the current digital age. Our children must be introduced to new technologies very early. The other issue that will be of priority is in this sector is school fees. I find it totally unacceptable that we have children who are not in school because of school fees. It's my intention that for the county to provide bursaries to cater for fees of up to 100% for students from poor families. Last point on education is that we will discuss with one of the major universities to bring a constituent college to Nyamira County for easy access of higher education for our students. And this one, it may be any one of the public universities, whether University of Nairobi or another university, or Jomo University of Agriculture and Technology, UAT, or any other major university. Number two, in terms of focus, will be health. The current state of health service in Nyamira County is deplorable. The hospitals and health centers are in poor state, and some lacking basically basic necessities to function. Just as in education, we will start with assessment of the facility and equipment in all hospitals and health centers. We will then upgrade and equip them sufficiently to adequately take care of our people. On the issue of cost and financing, we will immediately initiate the process of introducing insurance cover that takes care of all Nyamira people, just like Makueni, basically, county has done. The other, number three, is in infrastructure. The focus here will be basically roads and the provision of water for Nyamira residents. Our county is blessed with plenty of rain, actually all year round. Working with MCAs, we will ensure the roads in every ward are motorable in all seasons. Because we have a lot of rain, once it rains, the roads basically are impassable. And I've gone around the county and know for sure, a lot of roads are in a terrible state. They are basically impassable. So we embark on making sure that every road in every ward is motorable. We will achieve this in a very short time through the use of a combination of machinery as well as labor. that is really abundant. We have a lot of labor, a lot of young people who are unemployed right now. We can use them with a bit of machinery to actually make sure that the roads are passable throughout the county. As for water, we will also initiate programs for water harvesting during rains. Rainwater is clean and ready to drink and use for other household chores, but it just rains and basically it flows and goes to Lake Victoria. So we'll try to harvest this water, help the residents to start harvesting this water, whether it's providing them with tanks or actually building underground tanks so they can collect this water. We will do that. This will actually achieve two things. One, it will make sure that the people have access to water, clean water. Secondly, it will reduce diseases in Nyamira County because most of our rivers are actually polluted right now because of the population density. And because of that, diseases like those diseases that basically like typhoid, which had already gone, are back. Lastly, we'll be focusing on employment. The level of unemployment in Nyamira County is unacceptable. We have to find ways to create employment for every sector in the county, including education, health, infrastructure, agriculture, housing, and manufacturing. For example, we can actually create thousands of jobs in the infrastructure project I mentioned about, just such as roads. If we actually involve labor, we will find that we have already created jobs for our people. In housing, I propose to create thousands of construction jobs by actually working on the governor's mansion. This project has been talked about but has never been implemented. This will be one of my projects. We have to have the people's house for where the governor can be accessed by the people. The governor shouldn't be accessed by the people at his house or wherever he lives. This will also create a number of jobs and actually create, give a lot of businesses in Nyamira County business. In manufacturing, we will initiate cottage industries. This is something I've done elsewhere. We create thousands of jobs, basically by using like the raw materials, mainly from agriculture, adding value to our agricultural products, using basically cottage industries. Now I'm going to make a few remarks on issues which are county issues. I would like to urge the current leaders to find ways to work for the people of Nyamira. They don't have to like each other to work together for the good of the people. The current wrangles show complete failure of leadership at all levels, whether it is the governor's level, the House, or the members of Parliament. It's failure at every level. So as a result of these wrangles, basically the operations have ground to a halt. This can't go on because the people of Nyamira want services. So I'm really urging them that they actually find ways to work together.